gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Here we go, guys.
Special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold!
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions.
Greatest manager of all time.
None of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
Next year better be Taker, though.
Family tree. This is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
So you ones in the sky.
Owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan. And this year, we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage, and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one Bloodline dynasty.
Here we go. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'm going to post everything. Now, before I do, I'm not going to sit here and say like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, whatever. But one thing I do want to know, so I love wrestling. I love it so much. I don't post a lot of wrestling videos through my YouTube. It's mostly other sports and adventure games and stuff. But this year I got the early access, so I wanted to go ahead and post this so that anybody who wants to go ahead and see it, check it out before they get the game next week. I think is when it releases for everybody else that didn't pre-order it and get the Dead Man package or Bloodline package. I want to know in my comments who your favorite superstar is of all time. Who's your favorite WWE superstar? Because mine is Triple H. And I think what he's doing with the company right now, it's as good as it's been since the Attitude Era. Nothing will ever top the Attitude Era. But forever, he will be the greatest in my mind. Now, what he's doing right now, it's great. But the reason I love him so much is because he always found a way to win. Even whenever, like, God, you just want him to lose. You know he's going to lose the title. Evolution can't get involved. There's a cage match. They're barred from ringside. And guess what? Whenever it was fair and square one-on-one, he still found a way to win. He's truly the game, the king of kings. Love him to death, man. Can't say enough good things about him. So he's my GOAT. Now, that's why I love Seth Rollins so much, because he was the protege out of the Shield. Triple H handpicked him, plucked him out, and made him the star. And now we have Seth freaking Rollins. So Seth is my boy. And as far as wrestling goes, I know a lot of people say Shawn Michaels is the greatest in-ring performer of all time. For me personally, I think that's AJ Styles. AJ Styles, if they, what they call a botch, if they mess up anything in the ring, AJ can flip it and make it look like it wasn't even a botch. I love AJ Styles. I do think he's the greatest in-ring performer of all time. And me personally, if I could pick one dream match to go back in time and watch, I would pick Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles in their prime. I think that would tear the house down. So you can also let me know who's your favorite WWE superstar, or if you have more than one, post them. Your top 5 list, doesn't matter. And also, what's your dream match? If you could have one dream match, what would it be? But enough of my blabbing. Here we go. Bloodline Dynasty 2K Showcase, baby. Let's go. Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, King of the Ring, June 13th, 1993. Yokozuna has 2 goals. Make Hulk Hogan suffer and regain the WWE Championship. It's up to you to follow the plan and get it done in a flashy manner.
In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anawai, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE Championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry
That's cool.
like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing that.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship.
Stupid WrestleMania ending.
Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9. Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a two-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down.
Paul Heyman can go on and on, as I did at the beginning of my video, because I'm passionate about wrestling. So, you know, I blabble a lot too. But we might get a lot of videos because Paul Heyman. Dude. You can do a third-person view on entrances, guys. Look, you can actually see the crowd now. I love it. So you can zoom in, rotate the camera around him. You can pretty much be the cameraman on entrances. Animated cinema. Spectate camera.
What he did, but this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan.
How cool is that?
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker.
So you go to spectate camera and you can look at this.
Previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30
Absolutely
seconds.
incredible.
The title at WrestleMania.
That is so awesome, guys. So awesome. So you go to third person and then just move it around. I love that. That's so cool.
What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE champion.
Hey, the mouth of the South.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE champion, Hulk Hogan.
Dude, the third person view, it makes it feel like, you remember the game Legends of Wrestling? That's what it feels like. It feels like Legends of Wrestling when they walk down like this.
He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going. Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them.
Director camera unavailable.
He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me. The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here. Well,
They said we can't allow you to move the camera when he's tearing his shirt off. You can't miss that. Now you can.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna. Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now we're going to find
That's
out
awesome. So there's a spectate camera, then there's the third-person camera where you can use your right stick to move around and follow, zoom in and out. Or you can press circle just to go to the regular cinema camera the way it was back, you know, previously. That's so awesome. Like, I know, like, somebody might watch this video and think, man, it's not that big of a deal. But when you actually do it, it's pretty cool. It's cool to give us that control. You can be the cameraman and get cool angles and stuff. Well, he looks rough. Come on, Yoko. Ooh. Start off methodically and look to where Hulk Hogan down in the ring.
Hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan. Both men coming in with so much.
Lift Hulk Hogan up in the carry position.
His controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke, and he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound
Day one is
right through the ring. Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted.
They gave me the same trophy.
Fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan, and tonight is the chance to prove it.
Now hit with 3.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do, guys. Sorry. They have a third-person camera now. If you didn't see my first video, presentation options, I think. Camera cuts for big moments. Frequently, definitely want that. Okay, how do you, how do you go to, how do you change the camera, though? Oh, man. Free cam.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Bret, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead,
So can you not...
he gave an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament. The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he...
Oh my gosh. Trap Hogan in the corner and unleash in 30 seconds. See, that's going to be ridiculous. Honestly, would almost turn the referee counts off just to make it more realistic. Run in, breakout, camera shakes, camera cuts for big one. That's a bummer. Maybe you just can't do it on this game mode. Huh. Oh well. Is there anything that says change camera? I'm not going to spend too long on this. I'm going to have to restart the match anyway real quickly because I didn't do the thing. See, it says switch to free cam, but that's in spectate. So I guess you can't. Oh well, it's okay. I'll change the camera view when I go back to the menu.
1993, alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton, where Yokozuna hopes to regain the WWE Championship he lost in record time to Hulk Hogan.
Both men coming in with so much to prove. Hogan wants to prove his controversial WrestleMania win was no fluke. And he's also promised to finally slam the 550-pound giant right through the ring. Yokozuna wants to erase the memory of his initial title reign that lasted mere seconds. He knows that a fresh Yokozuna can beat a fresh Hulk Hogan. And tonight is the chance to prove it.
Okay.
Still so much more action.
Trap Hogan in the corner, at least 2 more heavy attacks in 30
We have
seconds.
the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, it will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides. You want to talk about
So we need to pay attention for those 30-second
Those
things.
two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect
Now the matches, these two are unloading.
just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Giving up now is not an option.
It's too close now.
It was like a hockey fight.
It used to be zoomed in. Oh well. You can focus on Hogan's head cause moderate
You
damage.
can see Mr. Fuji at
Squeeze the lock out on shoulder, crushing, standing bear hug.
his client to win.
Indeed he has, but he might actually...
Go.
Bear hug applied. This is not good for the Hulkster. Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes!
Alright, down just a tad bit.
Right across the larynx.
I mean, they're not doing a very good job of grabbing him. Go. What's the head?
Yokozuna engaging in warfare with the Hulkster. The Giant knows this may be his last
Go.
chance at the WWE
Belly to
Championship.
belly. Go.
Yoko now. Belly to belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to Hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years? These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off
You-
the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing. Hogan continuing to pour on the offense.
You know one thing,
Second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
I wish they would have
Hulkster,
put
keep firing away.
the announcers. Oh, I guess Vince was the announcer back then. They can't really put him on here.
Staggering,
Oh,
stunning,
there we
and he's
go.
down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the
Nope.
cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out
Yep,
there.
go Fuji.
Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron? There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here?
Got the finisher now.
Yokozuna on the move. Big leg drop on the mark. Yokozuna
They're looking
demonstrating
for
his
to take
full
advantage and
power.
win this match by
Hogan's in
pinfall.
Champs down. This one's for everything. Oh my God, that was so close.
Don't turn on
Man,
the
I really
lights
do
just
wish I
yet.
could change the camera.
Placing him in the corner. Running hip.
Go.
What impact. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting.
Oh man, I did the wrong thing. My bad. I think I just need to drag him. Well, the dragon still looks, it's still rough, guys. It's rough. Here we go. Well, that's good then.
Hope the ropes hold up.
That's game.
We'd like to see a new champion crowned. 2. And Yokozuna is once again champion. I can't believe it.
The winner of this
The only thing is, I wish that I could change the camera to free, because I want that third-person camera. I really like that.
Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen. There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of
But I'll tell you what,
new
I'll go
WWE
through and I'll do showcase mode, and then once I'm done with showcase mode and I play My Rise or Universe, I'll go in and change my camera and do third person from then on. And if I don't like the third person, I'll just go back. But all right, so we got 2 versions of Jimmy Hart. We got the old King of the Ring. That's cool. Got the world title, Yokozuna, Mr. Fuji. 3 versions of Hulk Hogan. That's why there's 400 characters.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy. Tag team wrestling.
Wild Samoans.
Starting with
Yep.
the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Alpha himself.
Fatu and Samu, the head shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know
Ricky.
that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman,
The mullet.
known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile.
People had to get their faces blurred out.
The opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994.
I miss those
fulfilling
titles.
the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We asking you to fix that. Stop them in their tracks and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
Yeah, so he's gonna have us rewrite history, and we're just gonna win everything. Everything. I like this WrestleMania venue.
In WWE history, nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning,
Let me
this
see,
one
guys.
may not be
Show
too
ya.
pretty, guys. You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight
When I go
anyone
to
that stands in
SmackDown
their path.
on May 30th,
There's about to be a
the announce table is on the right side of the ring over here. I'm going to be back here at the 7th row. So where the fans are, I'm going to be up 7 rows, and I'm going to be at the very end aisle row, seat 1 and 2. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake
awesome.
to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE. The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
At a combined weight of
See, whenever I get to Universe mode, I'm probably going to take that version of Scott out and put the 2001 version where he had the bleached hair and the chain, because I like that version better. And I'll put him in there with Braun Breaker and put the family together and maybe match up like the Bloodline versus the Steiners. Then we could set up stuff for like Jacob Fatu versus Braun Breaker at WrestleMania, Solo versus Braun Breaker, things like that. Maybe have that at the Rumble. Set up, you know, Braun versus Jacob Fatu at Mania. Braun versus Roman. Many things we could do. It's going to be fun with Universe mode.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators
One.
face off here at WrestleMania 9.
These Steiners in the corner.
Been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers
Just
and
do
the
that,
Steiners
and then
are
this
for a
one.
true
There
battle.
we go.
Both teams are
Beautiful.
relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it. Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man
There we go. It's going to be rough for that 30-second stuff, man.
And he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the head shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
The head shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott
Come on,
have
man.
their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the head shrinkers tonight.
Why didn't that work?
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Come on. Honestly, though,
Looking to put an end
this
to
is a good
this.
sign because this is on normal difficulty. I'm hoping on Legend it'll actually be a little harder this year because it's really easy.
And he is directed into the corner.
Ooh, and he stops
Go.
that offense. The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come
There we go. You can do a running
out.
heavy attack. That's good then. Let's go Fatu in the ring
Win at WrestleMania means a big
with
boost
Rick
in the
Steiner.
division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matter, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Oh, man.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus. Oh, my
But-
gosh, that's gross.
A taste for desperation clearly sinking in there.
It's got a lot of similarities with Jacob.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Atla has gone on
Oh,
record
so one
saying
spot
his
two, then
men
the ring with
are
Rick
looking to
Steiner
tear
using
Rick and
Irish
Scott's
whip,
heads
send
off.
Rick into the ropes.
Any place in the corner here.
Oh, man.
Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Your skin red.
My goodness, is this even legal?
I don't think so. Oh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
Set up the complete.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. Scott getting worked on right now.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head
Come on,
shrinkers.
Scott, tag Rick in. Or don't.
Bulldog.
One-handed.
The cover for the win. And the referee stops the count before 2.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
And what a push. Tripling attack on the knee.
I'll throw you over there. Go tag him in.
Placed into the corner here.
Wait, really? Why wouldn't you be able to do a tag move? Tag him in, Scott.
Clothesline.
What impact.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and
There you
Fatu
go, tag
truly
him
do
in.
not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters.
I'll let him do it. There you go.
Rick and Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top.
That'd be cool if you could reverse a tag.
Big move from the Steiners. Might just end things.
That'd be cool if you could reverse a tag team move.
Put in the corner now.
Oh, stuck between a corner and a splash.
Here we go.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big
Oh.
kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do.
Don't let up
Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Let's go.
Saw what was coming there.
Up to the 9. Huge dive off the rope.
Trapped in the corner.
Splash.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Really?
From the top.
Diving
Okay.
headbutt. What a headbutt. Boom.
Save my finisher just in case. Well, do my signature. There we go.
Connects.
Vicious backbreaker.
Samu's gaining the upper hand.
Seeing some high-impact offense
Hot
from Samu and
tag.
Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory.
Take it over. Go for the win.
Well, that was cool.
Hold it over versus it. Shoulders down.
Oh, that's awesome.
The shoulder up and one.
Dude, that's so awesome. That's new.
Getting him right into the corner. Samu setting himself up top.
There we go.
Lift off.
Boom.
And the head shrinkers just might.
Whether it's pinfall submissions, time puts Steiners away. The path least resistance means you should shrink some heads with your double face plant finisher in the ring. R2 and X near opponent days.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the head shrinkers.
There's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back.
Go attack him.
There's two.
Oh, okay. Well,
Get the win.
I'm glad Scott Steiner's stupid.
Here are your winners. Samu
I mean, I knew he didn't know how to do math, but you don't know who the legal man is?
Head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
One of the best tag teams of all time, and he don't know how tag matches work. That's awesome. So we got those two unlocked. Did everything. Okay, I want to do one thing. It'll let me go to the showcase menu anyway. Let's go to gameplay. Difficulty normal. Stamina mode is normal. Rapid mini game. Training blows, all that's on. Okay. So it's not that. Audio, controls, extras. Credits, controls. It ain't gonna be in there. Man, isn't that wild? You can't. There's just audio, that's it. There's no. Okay, so let's just go. Let me do this real quickly. I'm not going to finish the match. I just want to see.
There is perhaps.
Okay, so see, gameplay camera, you can change it here. You can't change it on the other one. So I'll put third person, apply, and then I'm just going to quit the match. Even though it says all progress will be lost, but obviously it's not meant to be changed on showcase mode. So now we know. Okay. Alright, Rocky Maivia, baby. I get to fight Triple H too.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue
Coolest
chip
damn entrance right now.
champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather.
I really hope we get to see The Rock versus Roman before The Rock's done for good.
Competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock. 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest.
With the Great One.
Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era.
The greatest of all time right there. It'll never be better, but it's...
While tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man
Just did.
is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events
You still are.
against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as
Oozing
Rocky
charisma.
Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter
Go, baby.
Helmsley.
The GOAT.
Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent,
Not then he
a
wasn't, but...
youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolt to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
I'm also going to go ahead and tell you guys this too. So, besides the Attitude Era, this is my favorite showcase mode already, because the other showcase modes were fun, but you had to be one person the entire time. When you did John Cena, Rey Mysterio, you had to be one person the entire time, and it does get old after a while. This right here is the Bloodline, so you're being different people, different tag teams. You're being everybody in the Bloodline, so it's really, really awesome. And, but like I said, but the Attitude Era was the greatest, because obviously that was the greatest time for WWE, and you got to relive those moments, and you were different people then also. You got to be all of the greats from back then. But this is cool. This is really awesome. I needed that music.
Continental Championship, Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
I mean, the fans look good though, man. Like I've seen a lot of people complaining about the previews about the fans not being rendered correctly, but when you go to third-person view, look at the fans, bro.
You can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and
I mean, the hair was always the toughest things to do, is like get their hair. I don't know why, but EO's hair looked a little bit rough in the previews, but so far, like, look at his ponytail. Like, the graphics are great, man.
Tonight at the hands of Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
That's awesome. Look, they got the X.
The champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested.
I see title.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest.
Cobra Clutch.
The Cobra Clutch is in. Perfectly executed submission hold. In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. What a punch!
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Ouch!
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Slugging away.
That's so tough.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
There it is. Let's go.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Wait.
To the sky. Senton from the apron. Throwing all costs into the wind in pursuit of the title.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hurst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down. Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hurst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to show an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Maivia dishing it out.
Who thinks you got it figured out? Step in a reversal or a break.
No answer.
Come on. Come on, Punk. Oh, okay. Quick.
Now the pin for the champion.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that they added that. That's so dope.
I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Wake up. Wake up.
Put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never say die attitude of this young superstar.
Okay.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather.
There you go.
He knows nothing less than to give it his all. Big back body.
Oh, man.
Momentum against him here.
There we go. Got 5 minutes. See if I can beat it in 5 minutes. If not, I'll keep the video. I need to figure out how streamers, how they record themselves and all that. I need to get into streaming, but I've got my gaming monitor, I've got headphones and everything. I just don't really know how the whole process works, so I just clip an hour-long video and upload it to YouTube.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion. Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays there getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
4 minutes, I probably won't make it, but it'll be all right.
And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over.
Maybe, unless it's over right here.
Rocky taking his time, looking to put him away.
Matches were a little quicker back then.
Maivia just collapsed. This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup. I think Maivia's done.
He catches him right here, don't he?
Official might want to step in. Call this one.
The official checking on
Dude, I really hope I get to do the ladder match from SummerSlam in '98 between The Rock and Triple H. Here it was. Yeah. That was such a quick match, though. I wonder, I guess because it was his first IC title win. Also, SummerSlam Triple H won the IC title back in '98, so unless they have us rewrite history, they may not let me do that match. Okay, so we got the old IC title, got the old Monday Night Raw, the old Rock and Triple H. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go back to the showcase menu. I might end it here and go ahead and crash out for the night. But while I got a couple extra minutes before the video ends, I'm still new to this, man. Like I started uploading videos like a little over a year ago. I just posted it so I can go back and watch it if I ever want to. And you guys started viewing it. I appreciate the subscribers I do have, everybody that's watching it. I'm going to try to figure out a way to get it set up to where I can start streaming on Twitch. But anybody who does watch this, I feel like because it's a brand new game and I got the early access, a lot of people will probably be wanting to look into it and watch the showcase modes and stuff. So I'm hoping it gets a lot of views. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like, comment, subscribe, none of that. Like, I just appreciate you guys watching it. But if you have any questions as far as like the gameplay, anything specific like you want to know about the game, like what I think about it overall, like I said too, I want to know, I think I posted in the other video, let me know who your favorite wrestler is. If you got a top 5, top 10 list, I don't care, post it in the comments, and let me know what your dream match would be. If you could set up one dream match that's never happened, I'd like to hear about that too. But anyway, I'll post some more on showcase mode tomorrow, and I shall see you guys down the road. Deuces.